It's the time to get down.
Good. It's a new day.
Well, you better turn that thing down and get ready for school, everybody. That's right. Time to get vertical. Get a lift, get your move on, get your groove on. Hey, it's time. Time for morning coffee. Coming to you live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Getting ready for the Southwest. I got to have my coffee.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. You know, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit more than a little bit, but we're here at Morning Coffee. There's a reason why we're here. Because we didn't go anywhere. We just took some time off. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm still impacted by somebody who had a revolution in time, man. And all I can say is that, you know, I didn't know Angela Davis had that kind of impact. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the meantime. If Dennis Rodman is going to represent your culture, your sport, your country, call him. That man is available, Mario. What about you?
Man, it's all about video, the stuff you shot and the stuff other folks shot. For those of you there for the pre-broadcast, Mac McAllister has a new friend, Bubba.
There you go.
Bubba the Seal. So we're going to go take a look at that. Hey, and Vic, plus like you said, the video that you caught of an icon, Angela Davis.
Yeah, man, loved it, man. No one can really do any interviews. She was swamped.
How about the Millen sisters?
Well, you know something. You can call me Millen anytime.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. So plus we got a new press release. We're going to take a look so you can see what's going on as we get ready to head out this Thursday to the South by Southwest Conference, where we intend to represent, still planning what we're going to bring. Hey, you know, it's one of those things. We're gearing up. And guess what? Hey, Sweetness, Brandy Florence is going to be dropping in. Can't wait to see my friend.
Oh, yeah. She's rolling in. I
miss her.
Well, she's trying to be a diva.
She's got to do it. Wait, I got to feed her.
Yeah.
So everybody, in terms of news stories, Yahoo says you got to come to work.
Yeah, man, I tweeted that, and I don't know, but there's another story on that one, man.
Hey, we got a chance to talk about an HIV cure in a child. So some wonderful stuff this morning as we get ready, like we said, for South by Southwest, testing out the new stuff. Oh, Vic, we forgot some things. All right, that's okay.
That's okay. I was out here early. I'm not going to say anything. I was here like way in advance. I said, I'm going to wait. 9 o'clock.
We don't show in front of it.
See, that's okay. But you know what? We got some hot picks. If you guys thought I forgot, I didn't. We're going to sit back and give you part 2 to go into the final, which is tomorrow, about the hottest, sexy female rappers. You know, I have to continue on that storm way. In the meantime, just understand that there's something else going down. Who? We are. And get ready.
Just to do what we came to do.
I tried to tell you guys. I tried
Come on. Everybody. Come on. Be cool.
You know what? I tried to tell you guys. It's one of those days where, you know, it's like running. If you get out of doing something in a routine, you think you have a lot of time and you relax and you start going, uh-oh, I forgot. Well,
especially when you multitask.
Right.
And so many things going on when you're trying to multitask. And we call ourselves the masters of multitasking.
I don't know.
But when you have so many things to do, it's inevitable.
Right.
So, but I tell you what, it's great to be here, and it's good to be back with all the folks. Got to say hi again to all the Jedi Knights, our regular crew in the chat room. First of all, from Port Townsend, Washington, we got G&N Bureau Chief Mac McAllister, everybody. That's right. You know, that's the one, Mac McAllister. Remember, he is the one who is the host, the director, the producer of the Online with Mac Retro Jazz and Blues show, the #1 Retro Jazz and Blues show. And we were so proud to feature it as our pre-show broadcast tail part. So we got to always give our props to that. Then our other brother, the brother from another mother, Beat Master himself, hailing from Pittsburgh, everybody. PMC, Philip Cuthbert.
Man.
And who knows if we're going to get Norman. we probably will get. Who knows who we'll get. It's fun. Hey, so you guys, first of all, it is Monday, March 4th, 2013. The whole point of this week was actually in terms of everything to gear up for the upcoming trip to South by Southwest. Now, some people say, well, why is that so important? Well, one of the things that's so interesting about the South by Southwest conference, which is huge, over 30,000 people are expected. Let me see if I can open it up in another tab. Is that historically certain folks are underrepresented, but so much is going on. Take a look. It's going to be in Austin, Texas, 6 days. Now, actually, it's 3 parts. There's a film part, a interactive part, and a music part. And our part, which is the interactive part, which includes all the online stuff, overlaps with the film. But the whole thing is to actually be part of the revolution that's occurring, as there is actually a changing and evolving neo-urban face that's occurring at all the tech conferences, Vic, and we're proud to be part of that revolution in representing part of the new neo-urban face, I guess you would say, right?
Well, I think it's one of those things where they don't know until you hit them with a flashpoint, because we've learned in this business today, people's attention spans on with something that's hot that can last just a minute. And when you talk to people, it's amazing when I look at stories and see things like this. You never know. You may run into a great story before you land. You may be sitting next to somebody and something happens that has the umbrella of this event. And then by the time you get there, he says, I'm sold. I saw this experience happen. And Brandy can tell you with something that happened with a mixer. I said, before everybody came, she met somebody before the pre-stuff and says, I'm done. I don't have to stay here any longer. So you never know, man.
Well, that's the whole point of this, you guys. Remember to expand the opportunities, not just for ourselves, but for all of our associates and all the family. To expand opportunities, get more people to be aware of us. So we've been putting in work toward that effort. And like a lot of things that are new, it has its own, degrees of anxiety, because no matter what you do, you imagine, you guys, what goes through my mind in terms of making sure that I'm ready to give my elevator presentation. They talk about, Victor, the elevator presentation. If all of a sudden you're in the elevator and Bill Gates or somebody steps on, right, and they start the conversation with you.
Right. Well, I mean, look.
If they ask you, what if they ask you, hey, so what do you do? You seem interesting. What do you do?
You know what? The part I love about this is the part where they sit there and say, I don't get to do enough of this. There's one thing I know that people will do. When they love what they do, their excitement level sells it more than the idea to say, let me try to explain to you what I do. And it's the things that I look forward to every day. So to me, you can't bring me enough of those kind of conversations. Unfortunately, a lot of those conversations are people who are slam selling. So if you do run into somebody like that in the elevator, don't worry. At that time that he always asks you, you're already sold.
Well, you know what? The thing about it, exactly, Vic, and here's the thing. It's an opportunity, but it also represents an investment. Like, for example, what is the main reason why a lot of folks don't go? Cost. I mean, this conference costs about $600. Then you got to fly in, and then you got to stay and get a hotel.
I know people
for 6 days.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
So it represents an investment. But you know what the thing about it, and it's March 8th to March 17th. It represents, and that's for the whole. It's different parts. Remember, that's for the whole thing. The interactive ends on the 13th. But it's the opportunity to expand the horizon. So we're going to be attempting to do regular postings from there. Now that's one of the things we didn't do today. Hey Vic, can you want to hand that to me just for a second?
Hold on.
We can't. Oh no, you're just as plugged in as I am. Then hold on.
Yeah.
No. I was like, I can grab it either way. That's what we were supposed to be using this morning. That's the only thing I didn't do. See, okay, you guys got to see this, you guys. This right here represents state of the art broadcasting. This little red box here is by Livestream. This is a microphone connection to allow us to use a handheld mic. The Sennheiser. Excuse me, I want you to see. I'm sorry. So you get to use the whole handheld mic thing. Now, this whole setup right here allows us to tap into Wi-Fi and stream live from wherever we are. This is one of those small high-def cameras, because you can't only send so strong a signal anyway. You can't really send but this little red box is the one. I don't mind mentioning. This thing is like $500 from live stream, and if we'll see, we're going to be testing it. It's called the Live Stream Broadcaster. Some of you have seen it. It allows you to tie into the live stream account and broadcast and post right to the account. So we're going to attempt to be using this all throughout the South by Southwest. Now notice how small it is. Notice how small it is. We also have lighting attachments, and this piece here is the wireless mic that attaches. And this mic is this was hard to, well, but this is the best, right, Vic?
Yeah.
These Sennheisers.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Sennheisers. So I wanted everybody to see we're getting ready for the South by Southwest. But we wanted to be testing this during the show today. So we definitely got to test it tomorrow. I don't have time to deal with it now, but we got to test that. Who knows? But the whole point is we're gearing up to do broadcasts, which is from South by Southwest. So this is all a new experiment now, how we're going to be posting them toward the website. But remember, everything will be hitting Twitter, Facebook. There'll be stuff in the chat room. And the way it's different is that, we go Monday through Wednesday, 10 to whatever. Well, this is going to be throughout the whole time that we're there. So we're going to be expanding it and also know that we're going to be doing a bunch of postings straight from the iPhones, straight from the smartphones. Okay?
Yeah, I can't wait to see the challenge of our wonderful chat room when they're posting as well on those Twitter accounts.
Yeah, Rick. I want to applaud our team. Like I said, PMC's on it, got his promos and stuff. I guess got to get stuff installed. Mac's doing his thing too, of course. So it's been a wonderful time as we get ready. So this week is like that. Hey, so today we got stuff to show you. We're going to be showing you, Vic shot some video. Angela Davis, who had a media premiere here. This was at the Pan-African Film Festival. So we got that clip to show you in just a second, in just a few minutes. The Millen sisters. Also, twins, right? Are they twins, Vic?
Yes, they are. They are twins, man.
Yeah, all you guys are going to like this.
Yeah.
So we got that. And then, of course, got to get your opinion about the Harlem Shake. The Miami Heat edition. Okay, you guys? Okay? All right. All right. Our weekly quotation, that means we have it weekly. This week is by Martin Luther King Jr. once again, and the quote is, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase." All right?
Interesting. What if you only have you have no stairs?
That's the whole point. That's why you have to have faith.
Okay. Well, I live in a single dwelling.
That's right. Let's welcome everybody. It's been a wonderful day in the neighborhood. So we will remind you, you too can take the journey. And we invite you to understand the commitment that we have undertaken and the fantasy and the dream that is unfolding before us. Yes, this is our very few special moments to seduce your mind as we attempt to explain to you why we do what we do. Sometimes we're not sure. But it's because it is a revolution of programming, a revolution of connectivity. That's why we call it the new, neo-urban, the new urban community, consisting of like souls from all over the world. Yes, indeed. An evolving phenomena. And that's why we're talking about it right now. That's why the press release went out today. That's right. And we're going to be at South by Southwest touting our interactive personal media networks. That's right, our interactive personal media network, because that's what we do. Custom lifestyle channels that make up your interactive personal media networks. Come find out. Be at Southwest as we bring the revolution to the world. We continue to broadcast on all the platforms as available. Live stream, Ustream, Justin TV. We told you we get ready to bring the live stream broadcaster. We don't, Vic, I told him, we take stuff that already exists, but we use it in a different way.
Yeah.
And we connect to it. That's why we live right now on internet radio, on Shoutcast. That's right, you can dial in and low power FM, LP FM. That's right, we do it all. And why? Because as Mac McAllister once said, we run this bitch. We got to do it our way. But you can do it your way. Be part of the revolution. Take a look around. And notice this is the virtual experience called Mood Control, where the slogan is program, deprogram, and reprogram. My buddy's over there. He is the master, working 2 switchers live on the air, 6 cams. Trying. All live while being a host. Who else does that?
Somebody.
Interactive video mixing techniques.
Sony, Paramount, MGM.
There is no crew. That's Victor hitting those switches and making that camera dance.
That's not all day.
But that's the way we do it, y'all. 90 minutes of unscripted fun available immediately on demand. And once again, remember, we are nothing if it's not for our friends and family, like that interactive chat room with that crazy motley crew. You know what they do. Just wash your hands. And remember, in the end, the point is, we love doing this because we love living the dream and we love doing the impossible. All right.
Not bad, man.
All right. All right, you guys. So let me tell you, hey, in terms of news, just in terms of news, what everybody's talking about. Yahoo, has this new person in charge. I forgot what the specific title, but she's now demanding, and she's a mother. She just had a baby. In fact, what the whole thing was that when they hired her, she was pregnant and she was on a maternity leave, and has her own nursery. But she's demanding that everybody come to work because she wants them to interact with each other, which I understand the theory, but I go like, you're so behind the times, right? Because aren't all the studies saying now, Vic, that people interact the way we interact?
Yeah, I actually commented on this when the story first broke, and they always give spin, and everybody else is going to talk about the culture. I think she's way smarter than a lot of people give you. First thing they found out about this is that they had what they call some disillusioned employees who absolutely didn't have any value while they were working away from home. So what she's doing is bringing everybody back into the camp. Because she has to get, the culture, Mark. You got to introduce yourself.
Well, maybe they got to work it a different way.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they got.
I think she's going to turn around and come right back at the culture the same way we're experiencing.
All right.
I mean, okay, if she told you and said, look, Mario, I know you've been out there, you big pimp, and everybody knows you. And they said, now you have to come in and do the cubicle life. How would you respond? But you're an executive.
You'd have to pay me a lot more. See, that's the whole thing. But in order to even flex anything, you got to make sure you have some skills that's in demand. And that's what I'm saying. You got to have some skills that's in demand.
Yeah, it's Yahoo got some problems.
Yeah, right.
They got some problems. That's all.
Because he can be tough.
See, I already know what you're saying. See, you're doing exactly what they do at companies. You can talk to the other clientele in the company, but when you get to a certain level, you can't talk to that level we call what they call intern executive and above. No, because
certain people, studies have shown, certain types of employees do the work of 7 people.
Yeah.
They're worth having. They're equivalent of 7 people.
Yeah.
It's interesting when you go read some of the data, you guys. So when you're one of those workaholic, productive people, they say when you work at home, you actually work more.
Yeah.
That's what the study. That's why they were starting to embrace work at home. Don't think they did it because they like you. Never think they do it because they like you.
Right.
They did extensive studies that say they're working at home like an extra 8 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're like, really? Yeah, because they just want to get ahead.
Yeah.
So they're working more. You're getting more work out of them by letting them be at home.
Yes, you are.
They're like, no shit.
Because of the comfort zone.
Right. They said, you know what? If you get them a gym membership, they live longer, and then you don't have to replace them so much. They go, no shit.
Right.
And that's why they started giving you that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't think it was because they liked you or something. Oh, you thought it was just like they were having a warm and fuzzy moment.
That's why, I'm not saying that she's not going to win on this, but hearing employees who work around the Yahoo camp who's saying, we were observing their employees, and it seems like they were just out doing whatever they wanted to do.
Well, we totally embraced this because even when these phenomena were happening, we were observing them, and I was already talking about that because I was that exact type of person. I'm essentially a workaholic anyway.
Yeah.
So I work around the clock. I work tremendous hours.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like what you call work.
Yeah.
I mean, so you wind down by rebuilding the computer.
Right.
I mean, was that work or was that like what?
Especially if you love what you do.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
if you love what you do, you're going to always have a different investment in it.
Well, that's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you have to decide that. But so we don't know about the thing Yahoo comes to work. But I tell you this, I actually did sort of the opposite. I put the work at my house.
Right. See?
Because then I could roll out of bed and run out to the studio, which became the broadcast facility.
And you don't at home watch the clock. It's
No.
the last thing you look at, really, you know how you constantly look at it at the cubicle life. You're just looking at it. No, at home, it's a different window.
No, so that's our comment on the Yahoo comes to work. Hey, now the positive story that we really wanted to remark about today, Vic, was that what happened was they had a child. They had a woman who came in pregnant. A really sad situation that comes up with a lot of social situations. So a homeless, questionable other issues, social issues, whether it relates to substance abuse or whatever.
Right.
Who came in, it had there. Yeah. Yes, I do. That's why I put the sign on the packages, snackages. There he is, our helpful man.
There he is,
the brother. Lion.
What's up, man? There we go.
See, UPS treats us good over here.
Yeah.
They know us because that's the stuff we ordered for South. We just had some packages come in.
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm sorry to interrupt that broadcast, but the packages, I put a sign on the gate. So the packages came in. Mm-hmm. We might even share some of that stuff later. Catching up on the work. That's the business cards, other stuff that came in. Right. And also, remember, I have yet to mail. So I'm going to get everything to go out before I leave, though, to mail all our packages out. By the way, that PMC is admiring the shirt. That's the same when you're getting PMC.
It's the one that you were supposed to get. I took it.
Yeah, I ordered more. I'm mailing the stuff out.
That's right, man. Come in this
I ordered
box.
more large.
I'm taking it. Don't put the
But that
name.
was the whole point of ordering those because they're thin enough to wear underneath a sport coat. And you do this neo hip hop look. Watch it. Have you guys noticed like kind of neo hip hop? Whatever. Anyway, all right. So, but I was saying the good news was that they had this woman who came in, presented to deliver her baby, Vic, and turns out to be HIV positive, finds out at that time. Mm-hmm. Now, what happens is that typically when they know you are HIV positive, they treat the mother prior to the delivery.
Right.
And in that way, they have a very low rate of transmission of the HIV to the baby. In other words, if they treat the mother with the drugs prior to delivery,
right,
it's like 2% or something.
Yeah.
Of the babies come out infected. Yeah. Well, so this mother wasn't like that. So they started the medicine immediately after. Then the mother got lost.
Disappeared.
So
read the story. Yeah, definitely.
And then when the baby came back, the baby still was negative.
Nothing to detect.
Nothing. Now remember, Remember, I'm going to tell you as a professional and a scientist, when they say nothing's detectable, when you get a better test, then it's suddenly detectable,
it's
right?
Discoverable,
right? Like if the test gets more sensitive,
right?
But when you get into the point now, as they do with many of the people who are treated, where they don't have detectable levels of virus,
right?
That's still a positive.
Oh man, I thought it was one of the best stories.
Still a positive,
under the radar of a lot of stories.
Well, they got them back, and now they're still negative,
right? That is
still negative.
And based on not them following the protocol and process. They went way off of it, and they came back and said, wow.
That's why I say the Lord protects children and fools.
Yeah. A lot of fools, though.
So we will, again, that's the good feel-good moment, you guys.
That's a good story, man. With
all that. Hey, so now, I told you guys, we got new press release. I put it in the chat room. Everybody take a look. PR Web, Pack Stereo debuts ITV platform at South by Southwest 2013 as tech slowly takes on a new evolving neo-urban face. And the summary was, organizations like ITV Innovator, Pack Stereo, and BIT, Blacks in Technology, are changing the face of events like the upcoming South by Southwest 2013 conference, reflecting a growing trend of increasing ethnic diversity in the world of tech. Few, however, expected the newbies to become the live streaming pioneers of a redefined neo-urban community while taking existing and readily available technologies to a whole new level. Wow. And there's Victor, his picture in the press release.
I'm right here. You don't have to look at the press release. I'm right here. I'm right here.
And we got also, I did attachments with some of the pictures that Victor sent over. So we put attachments in there of Saban Lomack, Warren Sapp, Robin Thicke, some of our other promotional pics. So went out to Twitter. Now, what's interesting is I wanted to show you guys is that when you what happens is when you look at who picks this up, it's interesting when you go and see your press release at other places. And it has shown up at a number of places as part of the distribution of these things. So you see your stuff showing up. Like, for example, Vic, here is in the Times of India Times.
Yeah, see you dissing your own press release, right?
I'm saying, I'm laughing about how worldwide it is and how wonderful it is that you actually get to be seen worldwide.
Well, if you guys want to, subscribe to the India Times.
Oh, yeah, they're using quotes and stuff.
Right.
So that's interesting. But I'm just saying, I thought that was really, we also ended up in the broadcast newsroom. Yahoo had us at there was another place that I saw where, for example, you get to see, part of the whole thing is you get to see exactly. But it's a ton of people. Vic, look at all these places. Okay, these are all the places so far that is picked up. So the press release just went out. So what happens is with this new technology, whatever the Sacramento Bee, here it is at the Sacramento Bee, for example. See, look at this. See, the software allows you to see who's picking up the story. Like, here's the story in the Sacramento Bee about Pac Stereo debuting the ITV platform. Okay, that's the Sacramento Bee. They also have places like the Contra Costa Times, Kansas City Star. How about the San Jose Mercury News, Vic? How about the San Jose Mercury News? Take a look. That's us featured at the San Jose Mercury News. Also. So the press release is getting picked up. Let me see what else. The Miami Herald, CBS Money Watch picked it up.
You think
CBS Money Watch, there it is on CBS Money Watch.
Are they saying that we have money, or are they saying they don't have money?
I'm saying we try to look like, hey, Vic, we want to, okay, you guys, everybody, when you are well-versed in one area, you know that these are business areas where you're not so well-versed. Here's the Boston Globe. Here's the Boston Globe.
Yeah.
So these are areas where you're not so well-versed, okay? Here's the Boston Globe. So the whole point of this is to challenge ourselves to grow. That's why we had to take time off, right? Because in order to get ready, I've had to get to work on stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
We had to get to work on stuff and start,
Yeah.
We got new bios coming out there. But I want you guys to see what happens because you're part of the reality. See, you're part of what's happening. So our friends, I wanted them. Here's the San Francisco Chronicle. Picked it up, too. So here's the San Francisco Chronicle, Pac Stereo, ITV. We started using ITV, remember, to replace internet television. And it's the capital T, lowercase v.
That's right.
So I wanted everybody to see. But look at this. I want you to see who's picking it up. The press release. Houston Chronicle. Let me see. The Boston Globe. I showed you. American Banking News. Let's see. Who is American Banking News? Look at this, Vic. Who's American Banking News? Well, we made American Banking News.
Well, you've already got your elevator conversation, right? So you really, what you just did is set yourself up Okay? Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
touche. Well, thank Mac, everybody, PMC. Take a look at the press release. Give us some updates about it. Remember now, we're also touting you all as our community. So you can see why, as you read this, you'll see exactly why your role is so important as part of the people in the interactive chat room. And we talk about. And I just wanted everybody to see what was happening. And this went out at 12 midnight our time, 3 a.m. Eastern, East Coast time.
Well, if right now, let's say right now there are individuals right now who are chiming in right now. They're saying, "Look, you know what? I want to take an example of this platform. We're on the platform right now, aren't we? Mm-hmm. How do they know the difference between what we're doing?" Let me put it this way, for the ignorant who say, just looks like you guys are just putting a video and pointing it at you and talking. See, this is the part where...
Yeah, that's right.
That's
actually right.
See,
but just imagine you're some fancy millionaire superstar.
Right.
You could have home videos of your girlfriends frolicking with you in the hot tub.
See what I'm saying?
And as the designer, I might watch them. I'm just saying. Remember, we said interactive, personal media networks that consist of custom lifestyle channels.
Well, the example of a interactive personal media platform or individual is that it's really a short term for it. It means you media. So whatever you do with the current apps and the integration of media, it's saying I media. This is what I use. Some people use 2 cameras, 1 camera. Some people tweet, Facebook. Some people do both of them. It's the overlapping integration. So when we say the challenge here is to develop your own platform with ongoing content,
and a lot of people do that. But how many have a network that consists of folks like Mac McAllister, 73-year-old G&M bureau chief, doing a weekly show? Number 1 retro jazz and blues show. And then you got a beat master coming from Pittsburgh. Well, we do too.
He beats people?
He's a beat man. Yeah, he's a master beating people. With musical beats.
I mean,
see, PFC Vic is jacking up your...
I'm talking to your wife, PFC dude.
We got Norman, who's with the sexy brown eye.
Norman ain't coming back. Norman's taking the day off.
I'm just reciting, Norman, this one, well, Norman's got the CD, everything. Listen, but we are an evolving network, and it's true. There's integrity here because we can't script this. We have the Empress DeVoe. We got Lady Tech Just Real.
Right.
And we can't script this. This is the reality of what's going on. And that's why we are attempting so much to keep up with that. But I wanted you to see and enjoy with me at least the exposure that we're attempting to have. And also for our fans and friends to understand how much they are a part of what's happening and how important they are to us as being part of the family that helps us to represent this platform of what we're doing. So
yeah. Hey, like we said, you guys, it's an easy one. The one feature that probably, and a lot of things that go unnoticed for those of you who are first-time viewers, I mean, there's a lot going on. Not only the radio broadcast that's simultaneous with Lamert Park channel and profile, our radio feed, as well as the Prometheus.org project, which is huge. Most people won't understand that until they get into it. But part of this whole thing is really that you get to pump this through with cameras in a Windows platform, desktop. So the whole part that he's selling is what's ITV? Using your desktop, which is another way of using a fancy phone.
That's right.
That's all you're doing.
Internet television, that's why I say we are the pioneers, the innovators, because we attempt to do everything with everything. Yeah. We have no boundaries. We have no rules. We don't have any other masters to serve other than the idea of increasing the communication and the platform with you all. It never was our intent to be the master, program creators. That we never did that. We thought you all would do that, and we would just show your videos.
Right.
We didn't know we were going to have to be making shows. We were just trying to demonstrate that you could have a channel and a platform.
Absolutely.
But, therein lies the journey. Now, let's go up to Port Townsend, Vic. We got to go up to Port Townsend right now because Mac's still working on getting that phone horizontal thing.
Okay, check this out. This is the back of my building. It says, "Do not go on the beach. Stranded seal." Can you get ready for this? And look at this. It's there. It's probably about
Eat it.
6 foot tall, 6 foot long.
Eskimos come in with some
Probably weighs about
spears.
300 pounds. So as far as I can tell,
Seal liver.
the seal is stranded, or I
They
don't.
lay like that for so many weeks, and then go back in the water.
Seal look
That's
dead to
probably
me.
what they do.
Oh, okay. So basically, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's boating or
He's
something.
not dying. He did
Okay.
over, like, yeah,
I go down there and seal bite the shit out of you.
So what he's doing,
It's that time of year.
so what he or she is doing is shedding their skin.
How we
Boating.
know?
Boating. I guess what you
Mac,
call
you
it.
can't trust her? How you
No,
gonna
I've
trust
never
her?
seen a seal here
She a
before. Look at that.
veterinarian?
I'm freezing my ass off, but I guess he's doing okay. He or she, I can't tell. So,
This is Mac's new
what do you
friend.
think about that? I'm gonna do a pan shot. It is seriously cold today. Look at this.
Mac, that's how Mac's backyard
Oh,
is. We feel sorry for
All
you.
the good stuff. I guess it's gonna be this way for another couple of days.
Go by yourself and have no name.
There he is.
Damn. So Mac's getting
Another
back
day
to
in
nature.
Protown.
Wow. Now that's Mac getting back. Wow, everybody, give us a clap. Now wait, there's a part two. There's a part two.
Oh,
That's so interesting.
is that the part where the seal turns over?
The seal's attacking Mac.
Okay, coming to you live from Port Townsend, Washington. Here's what's going on. A seal came up on our beach next to our building in the Strait of Juan de Fuca. It's probably 5 foot long, 6 foot long, probably about 300 pounds. From what I understand, it's molting. And we're just going to be here for a while.
5 foot, 300
So, for all
pounds.
practical purposes, I've got a pet. And I'm going to call my pet Bubba. I'm going to pan around and see if you can see him. There's Bubba right there, just kicking back. So hopefully, within the next 2 or 3 months,
Damn.
go out and get a beach ball, show him how to shake hands, do a little hip hop and all this good stuff. No, I'm just messing around. But anyway,
take a spear.
Here's Bubba. Molting simply means he's trying to grow new skin or get rid of old skin. But
All
whatever
right.
the situation is, I now have a pet in Protown. So think about that.
You got too much time on your hands, Mac.
Go Mac. Go Mac. Go Mac. Go on, my brother. Drop it like it's hot. Or drop it like it's not.
Why is that walrus flashing his booty at that girl?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Everybody. And take a look who just came in. There she is, hot and sexy. Everybody, Brandy Flores. Yeah.
Man, I know you was hustling. I knew you was hustling.
It's good to see you.
You too. It's been forever.
Where you been?
I feel like it's been way too long.
I know.
It has been way too long.
Hey, wait a
Mama,
minute.
everybody, you know.
And she looks really like she's been working out, man.
That's why I was checking her out. I was trying not to be obvious.
Yeah, looks
But, you know, I was like, you need a little volume control here. Everybody, we were just coming down
That looks good. That looks
from
good.
Mac McAllister's
Yeah, you can't,
wonderful
you can't.
tale of Mac has a new buddy, a seal.
I know.
My new pet seal named Bubba.
You just missed it in his backyard.
A real one?
Yes.
Mac, really?
About 6 feet, 300 pounds. And, just parked out. He's like, what, 50 feet from the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough that I didn't feel sorry for him.
Oh, no.
What can you say? That was wonderful. Hey, so what's been happening with you?
Oh my goodness, what's been happening with me?
What you want to talk about?
I just auditioning like a maniac, and
Yeah.
then I can say Millionaire Matchmaker airs this Tuesday or next Tuesday that I'm going to be on. I think it's next Tuesday.
Bam.
Oh, you're gonna be a millionaire matchmaker.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, no, that's good.
And then I can tell you,
I'm sure your significant loved that idea.
I know, right?
Yeah, that would endear me to the whole process.
I finally told my daughter, and I said, well, I made it down to the last two, and we're just thankful that I'm not the one who got the final date, so.
You know, those millionaires are overrated.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. You know what?
I already know that. I have one, so whatever. It's totally overrated.
See, so you know what somebody says? Are there any good guy millionaires?
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
See, that's what I'm saying. So is it? Well, I'm not going to even say anything. Brandy, all I know is you've been working out.
I'm always working out. It's just a matter how good I'm eating.
Yeah, you're doing. You can see the cutting the arms.
You do have time to eat bad?
No, I didn't have time to eat bad today.
Do you have time?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I can feed you today?
Yeah, probably. If we get out of here
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
at a decent time.
Yes, that was the whole thing.
There you go.
Gotta feed you. Eat bad. We had wonderful crab.
Oh, that joint.
We had wonderful, but unfortunately they don't open till
Yeah, they don't open till later.
3.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Unfortunately. Hey, so we're talking about South by Southwest. So we're gearing up for this whole big thing too to represent. You know, you're in the press release. Well, I have your papers.
I was going to say, are you going to come
there's
back
your
with
papers.
some
There's your
sponsors
papers.
and some money?
There you go.
That's we must have network.
That's what I'm talking.
See, the whole thing about the money thing, it reminds me of a conversation I had, you guys, as part of the growth process. Is that we were talking, we were interacting with some folks, and the conversation was sort of like, so you're looking for money. And so you would go, and so I was like, well, not really. And the person was confused. And they say, well, aren't you expanding and growing? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, so you're looking for money. What happened was it was actually a conversation with a very experienced business person. It was a very eye-opening conversation for me because basically what he was saying, listen, Mario, if you're really growing this, you're always looking for money, okay? When you're doing these kind of things, that's what the business actually is. You're always growing. You're always expanding. You're always looking for money. If you're not looking for money, it means you're not growing. So if you're growing, you must be looking for money. Okay, because that's how growth occurs.
With money.
And it's usually not your money. So it was a wonderful eye-opening conversation for me. And it was one of the conversations that sparked me on, because I had no history. I was looking at it from the standpoint of saying I was proud that I had covered all my bets. But that's not the conversation I was having. See, that's the conversation I thought I was having. But the conversation wasn't about the fact that you can pay your bills. The conversation was if you're trying to really grow an enterprise, it's always about getting money because that's how it actually occurs.
That's right.
So it's like what they call the proverbial wake-up call. Yep. You go, duh.
I'm thinking my camera's a little close, don't you think, Mark?
No.
I feel like I'm a big head.
I look.
Why are you trying to check his camera?
No.
Why are you trying to be the camera critique?
That's right. See.
Look at that, trying to critique the shots now.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Look at it. See, I know what she wants.
No, well, you're in the press. So you're in the press release. That's the reason why you should. Your picture's in the press release.
All right. Someone's gonna see me and say that I need that. I need her.
Yep. Already.
Well, I showed we were looking at the places where the press release had already been picked up. And we had places like the San Francisco, we had the Houston Chronicle, the San Francisco Chronicle, the Boston Globe, Newsday, the Miami Herald, the San Jose Mercury News, Kansas City Star, El Nuevo Herald, the Olympian, the Daily Breeze, Sacramento Bee, El Paso Times, Press Telegram, LA Daily News, and you can see it. So, like I said, hopefully with the added exposure, this went out today. There it is at the LA Daily News.
There we go.
So it's getting picked up. It's getting a bunch of play, the press release. So, and it all talks about some of the stuff we're doing. So,
and that's in March. You're going to.
That's this Thursday.
Oh my gosh, we're in March.
You've been busy too. See what I'm saying? No, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's busy, so we can't wait to find out your dirt.
Oh, that's funny.
At lunch or whatever you wish to see it. Now, you guys, Victor was out at the Pan African Film Festival, where he was privy to a kind of amazing moment. Someone who's never seen Angela Davis. Vic, tell us about this clip from your local zone.
You know, it was, like I said, one of those impromptu where I wasn't going to catch Angela. I was actually going to catch our sister in Orange DeVoe do a fashion show and catch all all those wonderful energies in the room, and it overlapped in time. And so Angela has a film, Free All Political Prisoners, and it's really, for those who follow, her as a revolutionary, if you want to call that term, is that it's about some footage that's from that day, interviews, and her having that rare moment to talk to people. So people are lined up. This is the most media I've seen for somebody who's kind of a non-celebrity. And they were lined up massively for this woman that I had to stop, and I apologize to DeVoe.
I thought it was probably FBI.
Yeah, that's wrong. And the part that I got out of this is that I know people are waiting so they can have that conversation. I just wanted to catch the media swarm as they just jumped on the red carpet and completely just ignored the rope. And everybody's coming from both ends. So what I was doing...
Wow,
I was doing, that don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
That's kind of scary.
No. It's a blessing.
Okay.
It's a blessing. It was a blessing. No. See, you trying to, you know what?
I'm just saying.
You want inside
What was
stuff,
that?
Man. You want inside stuff. The bottom line is that if people were waiting there to get what they call their one-to-one interviews, it was better to probably go to see the documentary, which is what everybody wanted to see. But to see the young people, and a lot of people there, who were actually enamored by her because of that history. And then when you go look at her history about what she was charged with, we can all go involved in it. So what I decided to do, shoot her just coming on the carpet and watching how you can't see the break between, here's the line, here's the wall. They just came from both ends.
Well, should I play that? And if you want, you can just comment.
Oh, yeah. It's not long. It's going to speak to itself. It's just everybody there. Check it out.
They like to have no bag.
I'm going to give it to your guest.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, at this point, security had no control over...
Well, that's her with that afro.
Right.
I recognize her.
And Jada Pinkett Smith is the executive director
Love you, Angela.
Of the movie.
Yes.
We love you, girl. Yeah.
Yes,
Have not been forgotten.
Okay.
I'm one of her supporters. You can count me in.
So this is the red carpet she's on that people are doing the meet and greet. So
They just come up and grab it.
It
by the revolution.
just gave up.
Oh, that's Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, and Shola Lynch directed it, so I got to
Hair
get it.
looking good.
Yeah, her looks
Hair look good too.
It's all about the hair. You have a camera. She has someone do her hair.
She has her relatives with her. I mean, it just. I felt sorry for the people who were really deep rows waiting to be interviewed. I couldn't do it.
Well, that's good you got people milling.
That's about it, man.
Fine females awaiting chances to hug Angela Davis.
Her story is unbelievable. Think about it.
Oh, yes.
And the reason why she
looks
doesn't do
good.
interviews.
Once again, Victor goes out in the community to get these videos.
Yeah, you know, trying to get the sisterhood, you know. It was cool though. Free Angela. The documentary. I mean, if they were going in to go watch it, it was probably started on time and everybody missed part of it. I've never seen that many media people. I mean, converge rows deep. I just never seen nothing that massive. All the time I've been covering events.
Wow.
Whether it's film, whether it's Halle Berry, was not this deep. And they just said, security just had to throw his hands up. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't stop him.
Man, he's out there, Vic.
Yeah.
He goes out into the community. I can't go out.
Why not?
Because Mario will get mobbed.
Well, that's why I have to cut somebody.
Mobbed by the ladies and stuff. Can't do it.
No, it's not. No, what he needs to do is probably find a way to get on that millionaire matchmaker.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Maybe in the shirt he can.
Oh, you like that shirt?
A little dapper just today.
Well, thank you. It's because of you.
And we're both wearing the same blue. Look at that.
Yeah, I noticed. You
We're
guys
always in sync, me and Mario.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know. You guys really think that they have this symbiotic relationship. Only thing they have symbiotic is what time is the show on. That's about it.
Who knows?
And Mac Port Townsend, Washington. Yes, yeah. You know what? I wish I had the opportunity to ask about Ben, but man, like I said, you were lucky. I mean, the part I didn't show you, and I pushed it out.
You couldn't get to her.
No, there was a shoving match, and it was all the women pushing, and they were getting into it, and I was laughing. I'm sitting here going, "This is not what you want to show."
They're used to shoving.
No,
over those shopping expeditions. Have you ever seen women trying to shop?
You know what? Here you go.
Especially like in New York, little old ladies push you.
Okay.
Little old ladies like, get out of the way there, fella.
There you go.
You're like, there's a little.
You're wrong.
What is this? They don't have that in L.A.
You already making a general statement about women, man?
Well, New York, I'm telling you. I'm saying they don't care. They love it.
Okay.
Being an asshole's an art form there.
See.
That's same here, kinda in LA too.
See, thank you. See,
I'm saying
I thought
we're outside of LA. So.
I thought we had to be all mellow, like have a nice day.
no.
That's not us in LA anymore.
No.
We do have the mass murderers. One thing about California, we have the the serial killers. We do have the.
That's because they like nice weather.
Is that it?
And
if you're going to be out late at night, you need
the
the
healthy
good weather.
bronzed women.
That's how we do.
Healthy bronze.
Well, we don't have a good reputation after the LAPD and Dorner incident. It doesn't bode well for LA, really. You know, our reputation is not that great, Mario. You may
Well, it never was that great. If those who knew.
That's true.
Well, okay. Now, Vic, we still have one more video, though.
Yeah.
These fine twins.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Millen sisters. You captured them, you nasty freak.
Look, the part that they were trying to do, too. I mean, everybody, you know, they're guided by that they're an actress and that the actresses and they're singers and fashion. And they had a film documentary, Let Clay Be Clay. So while that was taking place that day, they also was following Angela. So they're sitting off to the side, dressed beautifully, and I'm going, what? Twins. And so they, their father was there.
You know what that means, man.
You know what?
You know what? All the men immediately go there.
It's double the trouble.
The men and all the lesbians go there right away.
So this clip, I'm apologizing.
I'm sorry.
I'm apologizing, Sabrina and Sonia, because I'm not trying to attack that too. That's
I just said, no, I know. I just said, y'all are fine. I'm just saying, I am a man. We can all try to ignore it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No. And look, they're beautiful. What I liked about what I was doing was short and sweet. That they knew about Angela and how it was sincere. They want to recognize it. It's a short little thing, and then they gave you a couple of words of harmony, just so you can say, hey, thank you. So I said, I'll do this for them. So it's a simple little clip, but they'll probably be on the show shortly. You know.
Oh, then I didn't mean any of that.
No, you didn't get it.
How old are they? 20s?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sonia.
And my name is Sabrina.
And we are the Millen Sisters. We're here at the Pan-African Film Festival in Los Angeles, California. We have the beautiful Jada Pickett Smith on the carpet, as well as
Angela Davis, which is a civil rights activist from the 1960s and 70s.
a strong woman. And we are both featured in the film Let Clay Be Clay, directed by Daryl McCain. It will be premiering here at Rave Cinemas tomorrow, February 18th at 2:25 p.m. So everyone, please come out and support. This movie is based somewhat on a true story about a young girl who was raped and murdered. It's all about mothers who don't give up on finding their children's killers or abusers, and it's a real strong story, a strong cast, and I enjoy doing it so much.
So please come out and support it tomorrow, February 18th, as well as the Pan-African Film Festival 2013 in Los Angeles, California.
Yes. Hey, I'm Sonia.
And I'm Sabrina.
And we're the Millen Sisters.
Keep on with the love you giving to me. I said now, keep on with the love you giving to me. Oh, baby, love, ooh, love, ooh, love, 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 love.
Please visit our website at the Millen Sisters.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I don't watch it ahead of time. Right. 'Cause I like to watch it with you all. That was cool, man.
Yeah,
I take it all back what I said, but you knew in concept.
You're wrong. You know what? See.
But it's cool. Man, that's great, Vic. Wow.
Yeah, man, you never forget the talent that's around you. You have to look at it. They're great. I mean, ask them to do something one time, one take, one time, and that was it. And then you go look at the background. You
They're
go to their
trained.
website. They're very trained.
They trained and grounded. Is their family West Indian?
I didn't get into the conversation with their father. He looks like he is, but he's a darker skin. The features.
Well,
are
I
not
noticed.
the
I
same.
thought a
They're
slight
not the same.
accent.
Yeah.
Slight accent.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
very cute.
Okay, how about this one, Brandy? Have you heard about the Miami Heat doing this Harlem Shake?
No.
Okay, Vic, you help me out on this. I guess
I'm in the dark.
Oh, I know.
they did this video. You know, sometimes these teams in their spare moments, I guess they had an idea to do this video, and it went viral. So it features the Miami Heat team. Vic,
You want help, don't you?
yeah,
You need
it's
help.
tough. What?
First of
how
all,
did it?
You try to figure out what.
Yeah, what was this thing?
Let me just say this: the Harlem Shake, any dance that's being done, and it's grabbed by a sports or a professional team, and they start to do it, showing their own thing. Here's what the slam is: it hit 3 million in like a day or two. The reason why. You're getting all these jocks who are the superstars and NBA champions. You're getting Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh. You're getting all these cats who are serious, Ray Allen, all of them. And then, you know, it looks like a cross between them, like Parliament Funkadelic without the instruments. But then they do the dance, and King James is leading the charge. And I'm telling you, for all the young people, love it. I love it. I sat there and said, now, picture the Lakers. When you watch this, picture and see if the Lakers would do this. So go show it to them, man.
Well, here we go, y'all.
You watch.
Harlem Shake.
I hope you don't get any commercials, man. I hope you don't. Or let's just say you have an embed problem. Watch this. Now, as I count down, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It does seem to be having something. Maybe it doesn't want full screen.
Let's see, that's it. That's the key. You can't go full screen on it, man, because I think it may be in high def. And let's just say let's just say, you may have to explain your way out of this desktop situation. What are we reading now?
Maybe sabotage.
Oh, now I'll just have to wait till after to go see it. It's not playing.
See, this is the part I love. See,
It shut down the browser.
that's right.
Oh, it just blew up your computer.
That's cold. But watch this. Watch how fast we do this. We have this thing called default music. Well, it's not set up yet. It's coming. So, in the meantime.
No, it was trying to stop my default music.
Yeah, I know. That's what. And we didn't get to test it. I mean, actively.
No, it's
live.
here.
Yeah. But to take you on with the story, the part that gets you is trying to recognize the players because they're not obvious in how they're presenting themselves. There are one or two you could tell, definitely. But I'm picturing all of them. I'm picturing every Chalmers, Bosch, Ray Allen. And you're sitting there just thinking about it and going, they all willingly. You're going to see people doing stuff and you can't figure out who's doing the Harlem Shake and who's just shaking. It's already been evaluated. I'm not going to say about somebody who may be a little old. Oh, I'll blast them. Skip, ESPN, already blast him, says this is not a dance. He thinks it's crazy. He thinks it's nondescript, has no value.
Well, I went to YouTube.
Well,
Let's see.
That's an old man. You ready for this, right? He's perfect. The Birdman.
Funny. That's the whole team?
That's the whole team.
That's good stuff.
I'm telling you. I love it.
Who's the teddy bear?
I think that's Amara Chalmers.
This is great.
That's Bosch. Isn't that Chalmers or something?
You try to figure it out, man. Try to figure it out.
There's Chalmers.
Chalmers. Nice look right there. That's a great one. I just want somebody's gonna be rolling on wheels in there, man. See if you can figure it out. Oh, you got the short version.
Oh, that's what happened, man.
You got the short version, man. Oh, you know what?
Well, that's why it loaded so fast.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Let's go back.
He got the short version. That's okay.
Now let's go get the other version.
Well, that's okay. You just have to look at the time, man. You have to look at the time.
But I say we do one of those for that's just our little corporate video.
Thank you, and nothing like on Christmas. We don't wait till Christmas.
This one says 56 seconds too.
Yeah, it's longer than that.
Okay, wait. So we want to do long. Okay, Harlem
Shake.
Dang, he jumps
Harlem
up.
Shake original. There you go.
Yeah. That's what you got to
The
do.
original of the Miami Heat.
Yep.
Because this is the Army edition. It's 34 seconds. Okay, wait. Harlem Shake, Miami Heat. Now
that's funny. Who's the white guy?
That's
Chris
132, 132.
There you go. That's it, because it's not that long, but it's longer than 50 seconds. So
here we go again, y'all.
Sure now.
Con los terroristas.
I love who's in their little cart there, man? On the right.
Right there. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh yeah, this works.
We can do one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna need an ice pack.
Brady can't wait to dance.
I get to show my white girl stuff. That's funny.
That's cool. That was cool.
Oh, that was cool. Everybody.
That's it.
Yeah, we might have to come up and do our own. Mac might have to do. We might have to get Norman. We might have to show more than eyeballs.
Well, the cool part about it is, notice that they didn't get into a lot.
Yeah. All right. No, they didn't get to a lot. They went right to the shaking.
They only had, what about, maybe somewhere between 5 to 7 straight cuts, straight camera, not moving, sitting there, and they just played the track and the music. Simple is better, man. Always. I think movement and dancing all day. Now, Brandy, we won't probably get her to dance the way she dances when she goes out to clubs. Cause I've seen her dance. I've seen her dance, and she's not going to bring it.
We'll give her something to drink first.
Yeah. Couple of drinks, I'm all crazy.
You're all crazy?
She's doing the robot everything.
Hey, look.
How I roll.
But no, Brandy rolls. Don't think that she does a dance. Don't even think it, Mark. I'm just saying. So if you're going to bring your dance, dude, you're going to have to move the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Love. The
I tell you what, we're going to be right back with some sports. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Deep.
All right, we'll be right back.
Compelling. Creating a union that is telling. Shining a light. Shedding a glow. Feeling your soul. From love arises a booming energy. Sending the world a message in a bottle. There is more to show. As the love grows and kicks into full throttle, the fused unit produces a message that becomes a more powerful whole, even more powerful than the love in full.
We go here.
Inside Sound of Body Heat. You know that music? Yeah. Uh-huh. That's right, Love Shadow, everybody. Yeah, give it up. Where's my applause?
I'll do it for you.
Don't forget, we have Hot Picks 2 today.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's part 2 for the finale for tomorrow. Get ready for it. Yeah, I know I'm ready.